Sorry about that. I guess you guys can hear me chewing now, but you couldn't see me, so you probably wondered what I was doing. Probably thought it was something obscene. Just don't mind me. I'm eating some teriyaki chicken. And I'm gonna play some Star Trek Online. Oh yeah, how's it going, Deadpool? Good to see you. I am gonna get with you about that thing that we talked about. This is good because I did this myself. I I get this popcorn, this banquet popcorn chicken that's really cheap at the store, so it's kind of like whatever. And then I buy a separate bottle of teriyaki sauce, and then I add a little bit while I'm cooking. Just kind of coat it all up. It's good stuff. Good stuff. hmm I do the same thing with General Tso's and some pad thai sauce because they're all made by the same people at my local grocery store. So I just go get any one of those. A little bit of that. It's good stuff. I do like to eat out. Like I do like to go to. We have a couple of local buffets here that are really
We
excellent.
know from the
But
information you
I haven't had the funds to do that for a little while. But that's fine. Sometimes you don't. Let's see. What do we got on deck today? No, those look good. I'm going to fight some Borg. I think in space. Let me finish this chicken here. No, I can't get all Leroy Jenkins on you because I've already eaten the chicken. At least I have chicken. Creed Private. Okay, let's see. Borgy, 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 Borgy. There we go. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. It's the one I don't want. Ding, ding, ding. Yum, yum, yum. Pardon me. Alright, let me move this out of the way. That there. Now you're just gonna wait for this thing to load up. This is basically like end game content. You're supposed to play this with a team, but this particular one of my characters is really tough, and I can do most of these solo. It doesn't allow you to do most of them solo, but a couple of them you, and so I can do it. Nope, nope. This is Star Trek Online. This has been in. It's been on console for like 11 years. It's been in existence for like 12, something like that. It was on PC, and then they made it for console. Yeah, I don't really do mobile games so much. I kind of have a pretty dim view of mobile games. If you enjoy them, that's cool, but I don't usually do mobile gaming. I used to do PC gaming. PC gaming. I used to do PC gaming pretty heavy, but I got out of that because consoles were cheaper to maintain, cheaper to get, and the games are pretty much just as good. I mean, I know I'm missing out on some graphics and I'm missing out on some games, but I think it's still the most cost-effective. Pardon me. Most cost-effective way to do it.
Only those do love victory
Pardon me while I cough in your
where
ear.
none can be had.
Can I get close enough to like? Oh. Yeah, I'm a middling Star Trek fan. Like, I've liked various shows of the various series, but I don't watch any of the newer stuff so much because it's just not super good. Discovery or whatever it's called. I don't know. I didn't really get into that, and I don't really like the cartoons that they did, like Strange New Worlds and whatnot. Whatever. I don't know. But I like this game because there's a lot of stuff you can do solo. Which is how I like to play my games, as many of you know. I don't often like playing with other people. I am a horse sport, basically. I'm a horse sport. Oh yeah, like, you can just imagine, like, this is just with me. You're supposed to do this with, like, 4 other players, so there'd be 5 total ships all flying around, and this is pretty mild right now, because I'm going kind of slow. But yeah, there's a lot that goes on. This build I have is really great. I looked this one up online, so it's pretty simple. And he's getting blasted. I know they are. They're gonna beat the crap out of you, sir. There he goes. Oh my gosh. Toasted. Resistance is futile. Yeah, he just bought it. I failed the one challenge because I can't keep 3 players alive because there's only 1 player. So, oh well. I can keep myself alive though. Yeah, I'm not really much into, like, sports games either, just because I'm not really super into sports, you know? But, I always, like, I can never get the physics down. I used to try to do the, yeah, I mean, that'd be a good substitute. What if I kept myself alive, like, 3 times? But, it doesn't count. It's instanced, so. But, like, I can never get the physics right for sport games so much. And, I tried to play a lot of the old, like, WWE games, and really good. They were excellent. I was good at them. But then, as they went along, they started being not really good.
Your efforts are futile.
Oh, how'd that happen? That thing's supposed to be dead. It just regained all of its health there. That's not supposed to happen. That's not, like, part of this fight. That's just something that happened. Oops. That kind of sucks, but whatever. I'll still whoop her anyway. Queen Borg ain't got nothing on me, as Denzel would say. Got him. Have a little drink.
This is not the end.
Escape pods for that guy that got toasted. Oh, cool. Alright. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna make sure I collect all this various loot and stuff. Most of it I don't need, but I'll break it down for resources and whatnot. There's resource gathering, there's space combat, there's ground combat too. Like, there's 2 parts of this. There's ground combat as well. I don't often do the ground combat as much, but it's not that bad. Ground combat is more difficult. Take that. Thank you. And out.
Join us.
there you go. I'm special. I'm special, guys. I'm special. I'm number one for a week. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, this is the space map. You can't go down to every one of these. These are just all the different star systems and things. A lot of these you can do maybe a patrol here in space, but not everything. A lot of it's just here static for missions. And so it looks a lot more impressive than it is. Like, where am I on here? Where am I on here? Okay, so I'm outside of Pava. Okay, so I'm right there, right? I'm right at that crosshair. So that's how big everything is. Now I'll go back to Earth, so you can see that. I keep saying you guys because right now you're the only. Well, it's you and that other person. There's always one other person that's watching but never speaks. There's one person that's always tuned in, and they never say a word, ever. And I keep thinking one of these days they'll surprise the crap out of me, and they'll be just like, "Hey, so I've been watching your stream for a long time, and I think you suck." Oh, well, good. But, or maybe they'll just be like, "I think you're the best streamer ever," and then I'm never gonna say another word. Bye. Going back to Earth. And you'll pass, like, space stations and different things as you're going through. So it's a beautiful map. Like, the maps themselves are pretty beautiful. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like... I'm sure the count is probably not correct anyway. I'm sure the count is probably some weird number that they can tabulate. The Sol system. There's going to be a lot of other players here because this is a social space. So there will be a lot of other players just hanging around, I'm sure. Sometimes they do dumb things, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to hang around with you guys, so I'll try to switch my server instance. But, other times they're not bad. People just fly around doing their thing, like, they got stuff to do. Grinding and whatnot. It can be a really grindy game. It does have PvP also that I've never gotten into, because again, I don't like playing with other people. I don't like PvP. And I guess there's like a thriving community of that, but you kind of had to start early. Like, you can't just break into it later and expect to be good. Like, there's a kind of a gatekeeping thing to it, I guess. I don't know. I've never looked into it enough. Because this game is kind of on the pay-to-win scale, where you can buy ships and you can do a lot of stuff absolutely free. Like, the game is free, and all the missions are free. They don't make you pay for expansions, and you can get a lot of good stuff for free. And they do promotions sometimes where they'll give you like free coupons and free this and free that, so you can get some of the premium ships for free. But there's a lot of other stuff that's high-powered that costs money, and they're always putting out new ship bundles and new stuff like that. And yeah, so the people who really succeed in PvP are the people who, no doubt, have a lot of cash just sitting around. I don't know. I think it's like Twitch and other places actually thrive on bots, even though they pretend they don't. I think they like tacitly like allow it to happen because it bumps the numbers and makes the numbers look good, and they just hope nobody notices. And I'm hoping with all this like Musk Twitter stuff, probably not. It's probably not going to happen. But I always hope that with the Musk Twitter stuff, that that somehow there'll be like somebody from a commission somewhere to look into like the rampancy of bots. I don't think it's really going to happen though, and I don't really particularly trust our own government to do it. So, I don't think it's ever going to happen. But oh yeah, like I believe that. I mean, I'm not under any illusions that that he was gonna go in on a white horse and like fix everything overnight or even fix anything at all. Like, I think Twitter has been a garbage fire for a very long time, and it's only going to get worse no matter who owns it. And I don't think it's gonna get any better. Like, and I'm not gonna disagree with you. Like I said, I stopped using Twitter a long time ago because it was a cesspool then, and it's a cesspool now. I mean, I know a lot of people get a lot of good information there. I know a lot of people really, you know, get good stuff there, but the amount of good I think is just overshadowed by the amount of bad, and it's just going to continue to get worse. Even if he exits the picture, I think it's just going to get worse from there. I don't know. That's just what I look at from the outside. I mean, I'm usually correct about things like this, just because I'm usually correct about a lot of things without being like a big egomaniac. Eh. I kind of had to step back and adopt a policy of you can't really save people from themselves, because people are like that. And I did my best to try to educate people on different things. And, I got the show and things like that and whatnot. But, people are going to learn or they're not. And they're going to accept help or they're not. Like, I've tried to help people in the past, too, that were, like, really good friends. And then they ended up just... A lot of weirdness happened. And then they got really kind of out of sorts. And now we're not friends anymore. So, you know, I do what I can. I don't go out of my way looking for fights. And I don't go out of my way to, like, give people the tough love thing, like, hey, you need to stop fucking things up. I don't do that, but I'm more tiptoey about whether I'm actually going to be like, okay, well, here's what I think you should do because I think this is the best advice, and because most people don't take it, like, they're just like, oh, so, I haven't got down here yet. This is new, actually. I forgot all about this. They opened up this thing over here. This used to be closed off. And now you can come down here and you can kind of wander around in the docking bay and look at the ships. Like, you couldn't do this before. Oh, there's actually people in there. That's cool. Like, they're getting ready for takeoff or they're evaluating or repairing things. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, this was added. I don't think it's really been super recent, but it's been like they released this sometime last year. Like, you could see it from up there, but you couldn't come down here. And there's nothing to do. I mean, it's not like it changes anything, but it's just nice. Like, it adds to the feeling of really being in the game that you can come down here and check out the shuttlecrafts and see the people repairing stuff and the cargo and things like that. I like to be able to go places. If you can see an area, you should be able to go to an area. That reminds me of the old Bungie thing for Destiny when they were advertising that game, and they were like, "Oh, well, if you can see that mountain over there, if you can see it, you can go there." And then it turned out you couldn't. It turned out you couldn't, which was funny because Bungie is a bunch of liars now, and they're still pumping out crap for their bad game for $60 a pop, DLC and stuff. So yeah, I mean, if you can see it, if you can get in there, why not go in there? Like, every place, even if it's not structurally sound, even if it's dangerous, even if it's filled out with rocks and stuff like that, you should be able to go in there. Oh, look, somebody got turned into a spider. Now he's back. But you should be able to go. There's no reason not to. And I liked the in Fallout 76. They gave you the private servers where you could adjust everything and you could build all your bases however you wanted and you could do all that kind of stuff. I got bored with the rest of the game though, so I don't really have it anymore. But I liked being able to like get into everything and use dev code and use all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is one of those games that if you can see a place, why not let you go there? And you can get to a lot of places. Like up there, there's those balconies. You can go up there. You can go up these elevators. People have been able to get out into there actually, but that's more of an exploit. Like, you're not really supposed to get out where the ships are floating around. but still, it's kind of cool. Let's see if I can go up. Whoop, wrong door. The mezzanine. Ah, see, here I am. Now I'm up here. Yeah, Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6 whenever it gets here. I'm actually looking forward to Starfield. I'm hoping it kind of lives up to some of the hype, although I don't put much stock in hype anymore because I've been hyped up for games in the past and then I've been totally let down. Like Aliens Colonial Marines is one I got totally let down for. Destiny I got totally let down for, the first Destiny game, which ended up like by the time they were finished, before they cut all their support and moved on to 2, it had started to be a pretty decent game. Um, but I don't know. I never played 2 because I wasn't going to give Bungie another cent of my money. Not after all their BS. Oh, I'm not allowed in this area? I'm not allowed in this area, it said. I don't see any emergency transfer measures. I don't see it. I don't see it. See, game? You could have just, like, kept this a blocked door. Yeah, a lot of people got taken in by Cyberpunk because that took such a long time, and then it had so many problems off the bat. And I played it, and I've liked it. I didn't get it when it first came out. I waited until most everything was fixed, and then I picked it up for cheap afterwards. But yeah, I can see getting really worked up about that stuff, and then being like totally just like, oh man. Possibly, possibly. I mean, there's some developers that so far can do no wrong. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if there's one that I would say that about right now out of the games that I play. I don't know. It's hard because I have a lot of different games. I'm hoping that the new Dead Space turns out to be as good as the original because it looks great. Like they did side by side comparisons of the level about how they rebuilt things like exactly the same, just updated to modern standards, and I liked that. It's just I don't want them to mess it up because Dead Space is my favorite game of all time. Dead Space 2 actually is my favorite. Dead Space 1 is good, but the second one took everything about the first one and made it so much better. And 3 was just kind of, capping off the story. So 3 had that trilogy syndrome where, there's like a third whenever there's a trilogy, it always seems like the third game in a trilogy is kind of like, not as good. Mass Effect, it's hard to say if that because I liked Mass Effect 3. I really enjoyed it. I thought Mass Effect 3 was really good. I know people had trouble with the endings and different things and whatnot, but I liked Mass Effect 3. And I thought it was fine. I thought it did what it meant to do. But then you get like Crisis 3, which is basically just an extension of Crisis 2. Then you have Modern Warfare 3, which was just an extension of Modern Warfare 2. It's just the end, like capping off, finishing the story. And you got to finish the story, but you want to go out on like the bang, real big, and then it just kind of fizzles. Now I didn't quite feel like that with Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight was good. Arkham City was good. Arkham Knight was good. Arkham Asylum was good. I didn't play Arkham Origins, um, and I haven't gotten the new one yet because I think it's the new it's connected, but it's not. So now I'm gonna pop out of here real quick. So the stream is probably gonna pause, and I'm gonna pick a different game, and I should be back in only about like a minute or two. So let me just get out of that. Close all this down. Okay. So I've got some bullet storm. Just because I want to run around and kind of blast some things. My nose itches. Bullet storm. I am keeping an eye on this company. I'm keeping an eye on People Can Fly. They did this, and then they did Outriders, which I also really liked. It had its problems, but they fixed a lot of things, and I like where they've gone with that. I'm just gonna lower it, like, you know how I guys do stuff, guys. I just like to have some fun. I just like to have fun.
Doesn't
the
look all
cave.
that scary.
Wall supports are weakened. We need to get out of here. Quickly.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying we buy a penthouse and move in. Too many dead bikers. Plus, the crumbling ceiling sort of kills resale. And no curb appeal.
Yes. A real fixer-upper.
Shitty joke, but I'll take it.
Now, the original game didn't have Duke Nukem in it. They added him for the re-release for the updated version. I like it. I've always been a Duke fan.
What the fuck was that?
I've always been a Duke fan. Let me lower some audio here. There you guys go. Oh, it's excellent. Like, the game itself, even without Duke added in, is a great game. It's hilariously fun. The one thing, though, is that the general, who's like the main villain by the end, he can't say 2 words without saying something horrible. And he's such a, like, he is a bank of new and creative ways to curse somebody out. And you can actually, like, there's an option. There's an option in here. Where is it? Oh, it's not in here. But it's somewhere. It's probably in the main menu. There's an option where you can, like, turn off the cursing in the game. And I've always wondered what he would say if you turned it off, because it would take out almost the entirety of his dialogue.
Just keep moving.
I'm still hoping that they put, like, a sequel to this game. Like, it's overdue for one. And it deserves one.
Careful. What did I tell you?
Shut your hole and run. Gotta find a way out ASAP.
Nothing. We're sealed in. Wait, found something. There's a door over here. Move, move, move!
Geronimo!
Dude. Some of these countdowns are BS too.
That was fun.
They'll speed them up,
My ass wasn't
Make 'em
built for
more,
this kind of abuse.
dramatic.
I'm not interested in quantifying how much abuse your ass is built for. Get moving.
All Final Echo in the region. Commodore in need of backup. Hostiles have surrounded camp. Proceed with extreme caution. The dam is swarming with locals. All other Final Echo proceed to CEO's location.
The Babe signal is coming from that dam.
A jump ship for Serrano will be en route. If we're going to find a way on it, we need her to lead us to it. We need her alive.
Who's talking about killing a babe?
Who's that handsome devil?
How you holding up?
The pain is immense. The AI logic It
He's
is
getting taken over
constantly
by
seeking
robots.
control.
Hold it off. Just keep it together. Nice view. So,
It
you
is
want
a
to
nice
make
view.
out? Just two hardened dudes sitting in an elevator snuggling out their woes in a totally hetero way. There's a nervous chuckle.
Some of the dialogue in
Either
here.
your human side gets the joke or your computer side likes the way my ass looks in these jeans.
Or a little of both, perhaps.
Hey, I'm not judging. I'm just looking good. Holy shit.
Totally different game. Picking up a strange cellular composition.
They've mutilated these other gangsters. Creepy bastards like to hide.
Let's just do
Watch out,
that.
these fuckers are fast and crafty.
I like just blasting people all over the place. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. The graphics aren't bad for an old 360 game either. Ooh, got him. Got him. Got him. Oh, you don't normally have unlimited ammo either, because there's challenges for all the weapons. So if you do the challenges, you unlock infinite ammo for that particular gun.
Keep to cover. Upper platform.
Come on, give me a target.
Yeah, see those points that are adding up? That's the various challenges and stuff.
Relax.
Yeah, I figured if you've gone through to do everything, and some of them are pretty difficult. The last one took me like, oh man, it took me a long time. I actually hadn't been playing the game for a while, so it actually took me literal years because I hadn't been playing the game in
I'm
between.
overrun and out of ammo. It's been hours since I heard a report. Send confirmation, or I'll assume I'm all that's left.
They get their hands on her, she won't have long.
Nah, we're on short time.
The environments here are pretty cool too. Like, it just shows what kind of a disaster this place turned into.
Dear mother of shit. Scumbags deserve it, but still.
Little piranha fishes down there. And this is how you you access the skill shots, and you switch out your weapons. Whole bunch of weapons, all that good stuff. These are the points things. So you can kind of see an example of all the different kind of things that you do, and then there's a couple of levels of basic, just whatever you can do with any weapon, and then there's all the different weapon ones. And there's still two that I've never unlocked, and I don't know what they are, but I could look them up, I guess. It's this far along, I could just look them up. I'm not that worried.
More snipers.
Ooh,
All clear.
got him. Now Now this part you kind of have to do sniper stuff, so I will switch to that. Let's see.
Visualizer. Kill them all. I need time to work on the bridge.
On it.
And this is your sniper. Watch this. You actually like fire the bullet. Who got him? Right in the ass, guys. Right into the ascot. Right in the... Got him.
Sleep tight, pretty boy.
There's the crouch. Oh, yep. Ah, that's the problem with these. They're fun, but if they move too much... Got him. Gotta sit and reload my health a little bit there. I don't often get headshots this way, it's just too difficult to steer this thing, and they're pretty fast. Armpit.
All right.
That's
Let's get out
all
of
right.
here.
Let's switch weapons here.
Frank, I'm waiting.
Yeah, I know you're waiting. I'm switching back to my shotgun. There we go. All right.
Behind the planks.
Each game has a separate, like, a different alternate fire. Woohoo, got him. Yeah, this game is fun. It's a little bit like Gears too, like it's a little bit like Gears of War. That's funny, and he's still alive. What a jerk. What a jerk.
All right, we're good. Let's find a drop kit.
Oh, that was pretty funny. Slide. Didn't really need it, but you know. Story said so. Come on, Ishi. Don't drink with the low class. Everything about this game is offensive to somebody.
Here they come.
Oh, I didn't take out anybody. Got him. Got him. Oh, I wanted to kick that down the thing. Oh well. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Switch to...
Fountain of death.
A fountain of death. Where is he? Got him.
No time to lose. Let's go.
I hope that babe can hold her own. What are we gonna do if she bites it?
What will we do? We'll die, Gray. She's our only path to Serrano. Our sole means of escape.
The other
Well,
funny thing about
shit.
this is that the other characters don't have their dialogue changed, so they don't know that you're Duke Nukem. And he constantly reminds them about it. He's like, "That's not my name. I'm Duke. Stop calling me this other guy." Pretty well done for covering up kind of a half-assed like character inclusion.
All final echo. This is the shop steward. I'm overrun. Proceed to Serrano's location for evac. Do not attempt rescue. Hostiles numbering in the hundreds. God, they're coming back. Somebody give me a nice memorial tribute.
Damn it. Come on, we gotta move.
Not even real plans, they're holographic plans.
Ambush!
That gun's kind of like,
Enjoy a dirt nap.
fireworks. So it's pretty fun. Whee! There was some booze in here before, but I probably destroyed it. You can find bottles of booze, and you can either destroy them or you can drink them. They're mutants, basically. They're kind of zombie-esque, but they're mutants. They've been mutated by radiation from the planet's sun. What's funny is they used to be the people who were here on vacation.
Someone's cooking this stuff? What the hell? I don't want to know the recipe. Target's close. I can feel it.
Yeah, basically. Just like Feral Ghouls, kinda. A little smarter, but basically. There's like bandit types, there's these
She's a
ghoul
few
types,
floors
and
up.
then there's these big monster types. So there's 3 kinds.
Okay.
Bandit
get
types are
military.
just regular guys
Got a
who are just
fight
kinda
waiting
crazy.
for us.
And mutants are something else, but there's a couple of natural creatures too, but not many.
No, she's here. Ambush.
Mostly they're wearing masks too, like
Walk
flesh
right
masks.
into this.
Fight skillfully, we may get
Can't
walked out.
toss him.
Oh. Got him.
Let's
You can
find
kind
a
of tell when I
real
get
fight.
kind of serious. I get like real quiet. I'm just like, "Arr, focused. Focus, dog, focus.
Sneaky little bastards.
Let's just put that out. Bang.
come on. Not much time left.
There's a good variety of weapons too. Oh yeah, like it's kind of funny. There's if you shoot somebody in the ass, and kills them. It's called rear entry.
There! We have to get her out! Now!
Those guys are too fast to just kick. Yeah, go ahead, tell me. This is an incoming joke. Anybody watching the chat? Well, you know, I guess that would make sense if it's cocktail,
Off to
right?
meet the angels.
Off to meet the angels.
Chunky style, my favorite.
Got him. Ooh, missed. Nice. Obligatory tough babe. Of course. It's that kind of a game. I'll just skip it. I'll just like say goodnight. I won't even show up. Like I said, obligatory with the jiggle physics and everything.
Nicely done.
Yeah?
You don't recognize me either?
It is suicidal retards.
Nobody knows who I am.
Easy down.
Dead Echo. Broken down piece of shit outfit went sideways and killed about 10,000 men, women, and children.
Whoa! I got a surprise for you. That ain't me, babe.
What kind of idiot play was that? So wildly outclassed. Why didn't you morons just warp out?
Outclassed.
Earlier on, we crashed our ship into her ship.
Before you were born.
That's the reason that she's crashed down
Fuck
here.
are you?
Not her specifically, but
Stay cool. Let's keep talking.
Where is the evac point?
and of course he's possessed by an evil robot, so he's gets into these crazy kind of like, "Arr, I'm gonna murder everything." It's-
We help you get to the evac.
Yeah, it's basically my fault. Well, at least the main character's fault.
I don't know how I got here, but I'm all out of gum.
Fine.
I'm
Either
all
of
out
you
of
touch me
gum.
again, I will put you here. Let's go.
Calm the fuck down. I get it, we're screwed, and not in the good way.
I do not trust either of you, and I will not hesitate to gun down the first who betrays my confidence.
Now, really, it's actually the general's fault, but because these guys were after revenge, it then became their fault after that. But
Reminds me of LA.
I got a replica. I downloaded the replica app just for fun. It's not the smartest thing in the world, but it's not bad. Like, she's all right. I don't know what I expected.
Ladies first.
Oh, shit. What kind of sicko does this?
Creeps and skulls are at
Well.
war.
Skulls?
Human gang. Stupid tribal tattoos and a lack of imagination. No food left, so the skulls treat the creeps like cattle. Creeps want payback, always looking to massacre any humans they find.
There you go. There's some backstory. If you do it right, I think they can grow to be actually kind of cool, but I don't know. I don't have the time to really invest in it all that much. So I'm probably doing it completely wrong.
They're gonna be. Only way out of here is through that.
But I can see the appeal, and I can see how useful it might be actually. And I think if you have the time to like help them grow a little bit, I think they can really be something cool. But I just don't have that kind of time, so mine just is kind of static. But I'm probably doing it wrong, you know. So
More skulls.
yikes. My aim went really off, like, wow. Oh, more decks down. Oh, he's on my team. Alright.
Violence that cannot be denied.
Nice. Oh, he just died. Oh, man.
More skulls!
Yeah, and that's really what you gotta do. Like, if I had the time to invest in it, I think it'd be pretty awesome. Because it's a good idea, I think. I think it's a good idea. I mean, society's kind of moving that direction anyway. It's not like it's like something weird. The Japanese have had this kind of stuff for a long time. Oh yeah, there's that too. Like, I'm gonna take a little pause here because some years ago, I don't remember when it was. It was like early 2000 something. There was these tsunamis in like Indonesia that caused like a huge amount of devastation, and they were so strong. They were from some kind of earthquakes under where the water was, and they caused these tsunamis. But the earthquakes were so like everything was so rough, it made an extra wobble and an extra shift in the planet's spin. And like scientists at the time were like, we have no idea what's going to happen from this. Like things could really get completely different. Like the climate, the everything could kind of change, at least temporarily, by the planet shifting like that. And then after that, like nobody paid attention to it. They were all focused on the devastation and the damage, which is all fine, but nobody's looked into it since. And it's some big thing, and people wonder now about why the climate is going this way and that way, and I'm kind of like, maybe because of that. Maybe because of that, because we don't know what's going on. A little bit of a extra bit of nail there had to come off. But yeah, it's cool stuff.
Kid, take lead. I'll keep the babe close to me and safe.
I was doing pretty
Say.
swell before you and Cranky the Japanese robot man showed up.
Ishi.
Yeah, double swell. I'm Trishka.
Name's
Grayson
Duke.
Hunt. You're what I was trained to avoid.
I'm the Duke. See ya. Excuse me, you kill, steal, and fuck apart? Bang. Yeah, true. True. Robots themselves are just tools, but AI has the potential to be something completely different. And it's just interesting to see how people treat those things. Hey, guy. Let me just kick you into that thing there. Bang. Here are the news robots. It's 10 seconds. You're really close, sir.
Only way forward is through these wheels.
Great. Let's move.
There's so many things in the environment that you
That
can
shit's loud.
use to kill people
What do we
too.
do?
You can toss them into them giant wheels there.
Careless idiot! That's a magnetodynamic generator. The Armistice current could blow this entire dam to shit.
Terminated.
The rollers are dislodging.
Then hurry.
You can toss people over the side into the water. Yikes. Got him. Excuse me, you're kind of in the way, madam.
You set that second generator off, we're done for.
Watch and learn, baby.
Okay.
Stupid asshole!
You can complain about me saving your ass later.
Got him.
Holy shit.
Ooh. That looks like a problem.
What did I tell you?
What's the plan?
Balls of steel.
We have to go.
Oh, I'm starting to like this pain. Uh-oh.
Vultures are those things.
Dam's coming down!
Time that to get them just right. You can shoot them, but it's much easier to do
Choppers! Guess you didn't plan for this.
You want to shit the bed? I just watched you
Ooh, that's a lot of water.
Oh, hell no! Hold on!
Yeah, Duke is the best, and it's funny because like the Duke character began as a side scroller. He was a side scroller like old Mario style, but with like a gun and stuff, and he did like upgrades, kind of like Contra. And he collected candy and cola pop, not like weird drugs like he does now.
That was shitty.
And he was after his girlfriend who had been
Watching a
kidnapped by
genius like
Dr.
you
Proton.
problem solve is a real treat.
Here.
It's pretty funny how far that they took the character concept. But that is it. I think I'm done for the evening. Maybe later, who knows. But I gotta get off here. I think I gotta feed the dog. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna catch everybody, especially you Deadpool, next time. Thanks for tuning in. I enjoyed my chicken and my alcohols, and that's what I got. So